Alright. Meiji, Japan. Himiko. Let's do it. I killed it last stage. So I'm about to kill it again. Modern age. Gain an infantry unit and a range unit in all your distant land settlements. Damn. That's pretty crazy. Western production for settlements in distant lands. It's a tough decision to make. I have quite a few settlements in distant lands. Quite a few. I could do something like that. Retain interfaith dialogue +4 science for every foreign settlement following your religion, +1 science for each of your own settlements following your religion. I can't do that, allegedly. Can I do any other? Universities become Golden Age universities. They retain their base deals. All of your cities from previous age remain cities. In addition, cities in distant lands gain a population of 2. On Sufficit Orbis Golden Age. I'm going to take off the Land of Opportunity one because I'm already balling, I think, on production for the most part. And I'm going to do both of these as military. I'll take one of these off so I don't use my wild card just yet. I may. Gain an infantry unit. That's what we're doing. I can't do this. Why? So I can only choose one of those. Do I need the science? I don't technically need the science. I'm gonna do this. Science already is dwindled with Himiko by 10% and 20% in celebrations, so I like to try to boost it, but you know, shit. What am I gonna do about it? I'm doing this, plus 58 culture. That's pretty fucking good. And then I'll probably do a diplomatic there, plus 2 gold per turn for unique resource you have. Yeah, how about yes? Plus the science per turn for each quarter. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Now I have Wapaha. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into those. Give me 1 second. I need to see what attributes I already have. Culture wouldn't be bad. Diplomatic also wouldn't be bad. Economic, I'm balling as well. Expansionist, I've already completed like the entire tree, so militaristic is really where I'm suffering. So that's what I'll do. Science as well. Actually, I could benefit from doing science. Okay. I think I'm gonna do science. Science or military? It's a tough decision. I'm gonna do science. And Lapaha. Let's find Lapaha. Lapaha or Haketa? I'll probably do Haketa, because I haven't had that as a capital yet. Tokyo! Happiness. Happiness. Three, two. 2, 3, 2. I can build on mountains now. Let's see. Where's the city center? Right here. One, 1, 2. Five one's pretty good yield. Wonder if I can reach that if I do this. Yeah. 3, 1, 3, 1. Production brochure. So let's see, what do I have immediately? Ship of the line. Gotta do a brochure. 15-1. I'm doing it in the city center. Naval units with a command radius have a +3 attacking flanking bonus. Two points. Surplus influence. What does that say? Production in city with a rail station +3 production in any other city. So I'm gonna go ahead and load this up. Damn, Gina. And I'm gonna do, I think, production in the capital. I guess, no, happiness. Academics, steam engine, military science, ironclad. I think I'm gonna do academics. Natural history, I can do it in one turn is so crazy, bro. Production on fishing boats in cities, +2 science on fishing boats on reefs and all settlements. So I'll do that. Food on culture buildings. We're gonna do this. Production towards constructing culture buildings. +1 culture on warehouse buildings. +4 food on culture buildings. I'm gonna do this because I have a lot of warehouse buildings. Diplomatic. Military sabotage, espionage. Popular. I think I'll do the social policy slide. As far as economics, gold on resources, pounds. Gold for every active trade route. I'm gonna do this. Might as well put on the trade. Production towards training military units. Food on the following improvements in the settlement from its warehouse bonus. Warehouse improvements. obviously I'm gonna do the brochure. And I'll probably do it here. Well, I'll do it here. The tide changes. A politician boards their first ever train, marveling at this new technology from abroad as they lean out the window to wave farewell to their spouse. The implications of this rapid innovation are front of mind. There's no choice but to embrace progress. Expansion will likely have hidden consequences. There's no choice but to embrace progress. Promotions to award. What do you mean, this guy? Food on culture buildings, trade route range. I don't really need any trade routes. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do food on culture buildings. Alright. I think I'm just gonna leave these guys here for the time being. Might as well send them there, I guess. What was I about to do, bro? Oh yeah, I know.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant. I died from the plant and I arose the animal. I died from the animal and I became the man.
Authoritarianism, production towards training military units, plus free combat strength for all units. Bureaucratic monarchy. Gold, relationship change from endeavors. Elective republic. High key, what I think I'm gonna do is bureaucratic monarchy. I have so many fucking units.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant. I died from the plant and I arose the animal. I died from the animal and I became the man. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less.
Electricity, military science, steam engine. Let's do military science. And I'm gonna do Unmai Kaika. Plus 50% production towards constructing military and production buildings. When you train an aircraft or naval unit, gain science equal to 25% of its production. We're gonna do the gold. Happiness on mountains, culture on natural wonders. Yes, it's wonderful. What do I need to do? Purchase and explore. And I'm gonna do the same over here. I could easily make this into a city as well. It was previously a city. And I'm tempted to. Tempted to make it into a city. I think it'd be best if... See, the only problem I have with making... Where was it? This into a city is I already have so many wonders here. Not a lot of space to build more wonders, so... I might make this into a city. Oh, I see. Grants 2 free technologies, plus 1 wildcard attribute must be placed adjacent to a district. Ten. So I'll just go ahead and wait. And I'll build a grocer instead. See, I don't really want to do them like that. Like, I could do it. Should I do it? Maybe, bro. It's a damn shame that that happened. I don't even know where dude was. Right here.
The man I used to meet in the mirror is no more.
So, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mom.
I'm gonna go over to stream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
I'm going over to HO Mexico.
Okay.
For a few, I won't be gone that long. Visit with Mo and Frank.
All right. Well, have a good time. Maybe I won't attack him. There's no sense in attacking anybody right at this very moment. I can do it, but I don't see any. Let's see if they pull up on me.
Confuse your enemy. Keep him in the dark about your intentions.
Samurai out of work. A disheveled samurai strokes the mane of his kisuma, coaxing out a sympathetic neigh. What use is his blade with no monarchy to serve, nor family to protect? Perhaps it is time for a different oath. The time of the samurai is at an end. The caste should turn towards charitable works. The time of the samurai is at an end. Ironworks, electricity, industrialization. Let's do steam engine. Dojo Onsen. This settlement gains population every time you enter a celebration. 2, 3. Oxford grants 2 free technologies and a wildcard attribute must be placed adjacent to a district. Or 2. Shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it here.
Knowledge will be sought through the whole world to strengthen the foundation of imperial rule.
Okay. When you train an aircraft or naval unit, gain science equal to 25%. Plus 1 production and science from specialists. That's what I'm gonna do. I can definitely do that. Muscat. Big timbers, I'm tempted. Supreme War Council, plus 25% towards training naval and aircraft units. Modern military buildings gain 20 production adjacent to the coast. So. Emissary. Nah, actually, I'm tripping. Gonna take him downtown, Chinatown. Sunlight, fly to Chinatown. Sunlight, fly to Chinatown.
First, we protect the line of sovereignty, then the line of advantage. Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
So fly to Chinatown. Modern military buildings. See, I don't have any modern military buildings yet, so... I'm gonna do this. Just because I'm so far ahead of everybody. Guntyke Essen. See combat strength for units adjacent on or adjacent to a coast, plus 6 combat strength for aircraft attacking an enemy naval unit adjacent to a friendly naval unit. Paris? Since when did he have that there? That's chill.
The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot.
Plus 2 science and specialists, but 50% specialist food and maintenance, social science. So blinded, flight at Chinatown. Modernization.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
What I really should do. Mi casa. I'm gonna do the laboratory. And I think what I'm gonna go in and do is purchase a bunch of things. 1231. I'm gonna go through and get a brochure on every single settlement I own. Overbuild a temple. Can't have my people going hungry.
In the Enlightenment, what does not add up in numbers becomes illusion.
30% production towards overbuilding. I think I'm gonna do. Honestly, it's fine. Modernization, political theory. Let's do modernization. I'm gonna do the gold. Looky there. To be honest, let's move him and alert.
In the Enlightenment, what does not add up in numbers becomes illusion.
Modern tech for modern problems. Railway systems and telegraph cables spring up almost overnight, covering the land in a spiderweb of rubber and copper coils built to connect and transmit. Speed of information will surely increase. The fabric of culture will certainly shift. The speed of information. Political theory. That's my next. What's that fire? You know what I'm saying?
The beauty of electricity is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law, and that the taught intellect can even now govern it.
Time for sale. At a private auction of antique timepieces, a hush falls over the crowd as particularly eye-catching item is unveiled. A pendant watch with red gemstones inlay and an ivory cameo then begin the murmurings. Lovely piece, but its provenance is unknown. The watch is a must-have. More credible lots are on offer. The watch is a must-have. We're gonna continue the story. There's sometimes no surer sign of human civilizations than a land soaked with blood, and this signet ring confirms explorers' suspicions. Whatever the conflict, the Spanish soldiers of the exploration age were here, whether victors or not. Electricity 2, batter C. I'm gonna do that. I want batter C, to be honest. Damn. Damn, Gina. kind of retarded for leaving this guy out like this. And I also am retarded for not upgrading him. Damn, I fucked up again. I meant to befriend some city-states. That's okay, because I'll have the opportunity in a moment.
It is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring.
Okay, I wanted to befriend some of these. Prescription like no other. As the diplomat sinks into the restorative waters of the dojo onsen, their body feels as at ease. A clearer mind makes it easier to decide whether between soldiers and citizens. Soldiers have more time to rest, are better equipped for battle. Who have more time? That's my feeling on infantry and friendly territory. Prioritizing the well-being of our citizens comes first. Have 4 tenements. +6 food on tenement. I think that's what I'm gonna do, to be honest, because I don't think I'll be getting attacked. Nah. Open air museum, culture. I'm gonna do social policy. This, I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase. What does this do? Meiji, Japan created by constructing the Ginko and Jukogyo in the same district, +1 gold in production on buildings in adjacent districts. Bang! I need 2 overbuildable tiles, and that would be this. Red Fort. I'll do this one. 2, 4. Pen moves forward. As Meiji industry strengthens, so too do the arts. Poets and authors lean into the natural world and its connection to the deep past, seeking solace in nature beyond the city. But what of the den of the Zaibatsu? What of style rooted firmly in realism and observation? The naturalistic movement is welcome.
The beauty of electricity is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law, and that the taught intellect can even now govern it.
Blue blood. The exclusive Zaibatsu quarter is constantly abuzz, with traders rushing about, making deals and securing stocks. Many wonder what it must be like to belong to one of the wealthy families of the in-crowd. Mostly production on Jukogyo, the luxury is unimaginable. I'm gonna do probably the production. Work is harder than it looks, the luxury is unimaginable. The essence of the novel. An explosion of new writing styles pushes the boundaries of storytelling in Meiji, Japan. And a popular writer pens an article calling to revolutionize the novel. The ideal work, he asserts, is one that treats realism as a form of art. Celebrate new literary approaches. Announce a search for the perfect novel. Scientific attribute. Progress marches on, driven by discovery. The people's thirst to know the workings of the world cannot be quenched. Battersea. Aha! I'm gonna do a military academy. 12-1. Production. Battersea. Alliance weakening. That's perfectly fine with me. Modern military buildings gain production adjacency from coast. New training aircraft. 50% production towards culture buildings. Plus for food on culture buildings. Plus 30% production towards overbuilding. I think I may do the overbuilding. Thing is, I'm ending up purchasing most of my buildings, so I'm actually gonna do this. That actually benefits me all that much, but urbanization. And science. I'm gonna do the research and science master. You're fucking capping. I didn't mean to do that. It should be healing, but we'll see. They are indeed.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember. The one who adapts his policy to his times prospers. And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic mills? The face of a city changes faster than a human heart.
So I actually want to look at this. I feel like it would be worthwhile to make this into a city, but let's look at 1650 this one though. Lucky. Well, urban center. That's what I think I'm gonna do. This one, I'm gonna do probably a farming town. want that one to continue to grow. This one, I might do a mining town. Albeit they do have a lot of food. They also, I believe, have a lot of mines. Let's take a look. Woodcutters. Majority is food based. So we're gonna do farming town. This one might be the one. They have a lot of mines, woodcutters, and all the like. So I'm not gonna do that yet. Damn. I need that one to continue to grow. This one can't grow much more. It can grow one space more. I don't believe it has many mines or anything. We're gonna do a farming town here as well. What's the resort town? Happiness on rural tiles in this town that have at least one happiness. 50% tile yields from natural ones. Fishing. This one is another one that would make a good fishing, but could also make a mining town. This one I do want it to continue to grow, but I think I might do a resort town. This one has probably a significant amount of, nope, predominantly food. So I'm gonna do a fishing town. This one doesn't have much more room to grow, so I might as well figure out what I'm gonna do with it. A lot of mines. I could do influence per settlement connected to this town. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This one I wouldn't mind doing urban center for the time being. This one can't grow much more either. Paradisia. This one, probably fishing, farming. This one needs to grow more. This one, in all honesty, look at that. So, damn. gonna do a fishing. This one obviously has a lot of fishing boats as well. So I'm gonna do fishing. I could do a resort town. Nah. Fish. This one could grow a bit more, so I'm gonna leave it for now. This one's kind of done growing. I don't have too many mines either on it. So I think I'll probably do a fishing town as well. Cool. Democracy. Happiness from specialists, -3 golden towns, +3 culture, fascism, or communism. I'm tempted to do democracy. Cultural attribute, diplomatic, militaristic, economic, expansionist, scientific. Tough, tough, tough. +4 gold from specialists. I think I'm gonna do fascism. Cavalry units. Urbanization. Combustion. I'm gonna do urbanization too. Wild card, huh? Let's see this. Some resource capacity in towns. What about militaristic? -1 gold maintenance. That's what I'm gonna do actually, because I have so many troops out. %50 yield on improvements in the settlement must be placed on wet terrain. +5 culture and gold for every city-state you are suzerain of. That will be beneficial soon. Do it here. Gotta pee. Food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta pee. Hell yeah. Next turn. Zoe! It's unfortunate. Little volcanic eruption. Get 2 more. What? Or the overbuilding. Modern military buildings gain production adjacency from coast. Guess I'll do that. I need to go to all my units and upgrade them. You're fucking kidding me, right? Doesn't really benefit me to do this, but I need to be prepared for war. As you can see, it drops my gold yield down pretty significantly. That's okay, because when war comes, and it will, I will be more advanced.
For authoritarians, facts depend entirely on the power of men who can fabricate it.
The immortal emperor. Monarchies ruled by destiny, unchanged and unchanging. Have 3 commanders with a combination within 20 turns. I already have that. The immortal emperor. I shall never, under any circumstance, agree to a representative form of government because I consider it harmful to the people whom God has entrusted to my care. Tsar Nicholas. With a crown, may it live forever. 1 point. The past drives the future forever. Embrace tradition. Shit, the past drives the future forever. Ideology. Let me take a look at this, actually. Gain 20 ideology points from conquering settlements for the first time. Gain 1 point before you have an ideology. 2 points when an ideology, or 3 points against an opponent with a different ideology. Economic. That's one resource capacity in towns. Hold up. So, how many of these do I have? Considerable amount. So, leader attribute. That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. Globalism. Gain happiness to your palace equal to your... It's pretty good, actually. Plus 20 relationship with all other leaders must be built in grasslands or tropical this, actually. Oh, fuck. See, I'm amazed that no one's went to war with me yet. You know they're scared.
The face of a city changes faster than a human heart.
Should be, too. The relationship will increase. I'm fine with that. Let's see who everybody is. I haven't even looked. I'm Meiji, Japan. Charlemagne is the French Imperial... what? Civilization. Lakshmi Bai is the Mughals. Edward teaches the British. Isabella is Mexico. Gilgamesh is the Ottomans. Confucius is the Qing. Soka the Nepalese. Friedrich the Prussian. Ibn Battuta the Bugandans. Wow. The relationship will decrease by 60 over 10 turns. That's fine with me. We can go to war. I'm ready for it. I've been preparing. I've been prepared. Looking forward to it. I need to purchase some tenements. Let's see if I can do that. Tenements. Where even would a tenement be? I'm assuming it's a building. As a matter of fact, I know it's a building.
Humanity is born for love and revolution.
Row Town. I will support it. You lose 10% happiness per turn. That's fine. That significantly does affect me because my happiness is so high, but... shit. You'll rue the day, brother.
Ich war zu lange im Theater
It's time.
und dürste nach dem Klang der Kanonen.
It's time.
And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic mills?
So let's take a look. I am now at war. I'm sending my troops down. Don't even get it twisted. Okay, so I have another one of these guys. No, it's not what I want. He's over here, yes. I forgot Ahsoka's not even over here anymore, bro. He was taken the fuck out. He's all the way over here. And so with that being said, Isabella's trying to make friends with me. I'm gonna send this dude down here. Which it'll take him 5 fucking turns. What I want to do is purchase a few ships. I'm gonna do an ironclad. And another ironclad. Modern naval unit, heavy naval unit, light naval unit. One, two, three. So I'm as stretched out as I can be. Allows the construction of the Intrapot unique improvement. The Intrapot provides +5 gold, +1 gold on every navigable river in the settlement must be placed on an existing improvement on a navigable river not adjacent to another Intrapot. Rare metal. That's what I'm doing. Receive nickel resource in the capital. Nickel provides 10% science and 10% gold. This is what I want. Combustion or radio? We'll do combustion. Do gold. Production from specialists, -2 food in towns. Gold from specialists, -3 happiness in towns. I'm gonna do this. I'll probably take this one off and do assembly line. Marking time. Many claim to be the true and rightful owner of a mysterious antique pendant watch with glittering red gems. One of the claimants submits some compelling evidence. Could a certain etching in the metal in fact be a maker's mark? Defend the established provenance. Artifact pendant -37 influence. Give the watch to the claimant. I'm gonna defend the established provenance. What I am gonna do too is purchase a howitzer.
ist Oberü. Ja, man skal en fleochan.
Open war details. Where it's going.
के पथ हुए पथई जेकरा पर ना चले के हम शपथ ले ली है बाकी हमनी यहाँ ही आई
Okay. So, I'm not really concerned. But what I do need to do is get some guys over here. This, I might purchase an army commander. And it's not that huge, so... Fuck. Does this guy have something? Okay. One thing I am probably gonna do is save real quick because the game is so laggy. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move him here and then attack here. I don't have combustion yet. I'm still gonna move him down. Ship of the line. I want this guy to embark. This guy will come all the way down here. Go ahead and build a fortification. I think it might benefit me. Hussar. I should have purchased the unit. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit. Okay, so the reason I think I can't purchase a unit surprised by that, so I'm gonna actually purchase in line infantry. And another howitzer. Majestic Viren. Cool. One, two. So I'm actually gonna do this to expand. Council settlement. Not really. With that being said as well. I'm gonna purchase an ironclad. And another line infantry. Just because I can, I'm balling. They don't know that I'm balling like this, but I do. You're fucking kidding, that's not what I wanted to do. Howitzer. Migrant. Where did that dude end up dropping? I need to see it. Oh. So I forgot I had this guy. And I forgot to move my fucking commander. Pull up on me if they want to. They're gonna have a bad day. I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna do an ironclad. These guys. Who am I at war with? Ahsoka, this dude, Ahsoka, Friedrich, and Charlemagne. How many turns would it take to get him over here? How many turns would it take to get him over here? A lot of turns? Not a lot of turns. So we're gonna send this bad boy over here. Fuck it, I'm gonna send my cavalry that I got over here. kind of want to stay over here. I doubt I'm gonna get attacked over here. In all honesty. So what I'm fenced to do is wipe this boy off the face of the planet and maybe make peace with someone else for the less productive cities, so I can trade them off. These guys, however, I think I want going over there. I'm not gonna send those guys because I need to upgrade them. Friedrich.
I hear and answer the prayer of the suppliant when he calls to me. So let them respond to my call and believe in me. The members of the nation will never know most of their fellow members. Yet in the mind of each lives the image of their communion.
Bro. And low-key, I'm gonna hop off real quick. I need some food. Dude, what happened down here? Why did it not... Maybe because there's nothing to have been done. Alright.